In this video, I want to talk about a transaction with Goldbacks, folks. To show people they do get the premiums back when they use Goldbacks. I got my tablet set up ready to go for that. Also want to tell you what's going on at the coin shop. So it's going to be a little different video as well. So thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. If you're not yet subscribed, we're going to keep you updated on the markets. We're going to watch the stock market very closely. We're going to keep an eye on the 10-year bond this week. I'm going to do my best to keep you updated. What's going on, what's in stock, what's out of stock. We're going to try to keep up with everything going on this week. So thank you again for watching. Let's try to debunk some of the theories about Goldbacks. People say, a lot of people like to say that they cost too much. They have a high premium. Yes, they do. They're fractional gold. We will say it again. It's fractional gold. You're paying more. Wow. If you went ahead and bought a 10th ounce gold coin, let's say you went to channel sponsor Pinbacks right now. I'm recording this video on Sunday afternoon, folks, before the market opens. Right now, they are $369.99 for a 10th ounce random date gold coin. American Silver Eagle. Okay? You buy that today. Let's just assume you get that in the mail. Gold has not moved. Okay? It's not moved for 2 weeks. Let's just assume in 2 weeks it's the same price. You need to come up with some money. You don't have any cash. You need to sell that 10th ounce gold you just got. You take it to a coin shop. They're not going to give you $369.99 back. You might be able to trade it, and maybe the person who is trading with you might not give you $369.99 as well, because they're going to try to buy it cheaper, or they're going to try to make a little bit off you. You're going to take a loss there in most cases. So let's just be point said with the Goldbacks. Okay, let's say you went into a candy store for an example. All right, anybody can bring this up on their tablets, their phones. It's called the Goldback calculator. You spend $150. So I've already entered, as you can see, each Goldback is worth $6.52. So if you bought Goldbacks today from the shop that I work for, you'd be paying $6.52. You came in to sell them, we're paying 50 cents behind that. So you're going to get $6.02 if you're going to need quick cash. That is just how we do it. We're going to sell them at the going rate at $6.52. So if you bought them for $5.45 or less when you bought your Goldbacks, you're done well still. You didn't really lose. You never lose the premium. Goldbacks works with the price of gold. Gold goes up, Goldbacks goes up. Gold goes down, Goldbacks go down. You never lose the premium. So, this candy store, let's just say this is a candy store, and you got $150. It tells you, due already. $150, 23 Goldbacks plus 4 cents. So I have 25 Goldbacks here. 10, 15, and another 10. And of course, the 2 are from Wyoming, 1 from New Hampshire. That really don't make a difference there. They're all the same. So I'm going to put in, so the cashier would put in $25, 25 Goldbacks. Your change would be $13 back, or 1 Goldback, or plus $6.48. That would be your change back. $13 in cash, or you get 1 Goldback back, plus $6.48 because the Goldbacks are worth $6.52. Now, if you give them 4 cents, they will give you back 2 Goldbacks. To get where I'm going, so you never lose the premium. So if the retailer is willing to accept this going rate of $6.52, but you're not losing. Now, a retailer could say they're paying a little bit less for the Goldbacks. They could take 15, 25 cents off, whatever. because they're going to they need to get their cash to put in the bank, because a lot of banks, no banks are really taking these right now. They can try to sell them as well. But what Goldbacks is trying to do is trying to set a price of a fair market value rate. So, if someone's willing to take the going fair rate, that's fine. Someone's willing to come and buy them. Now, some shops might, and I'm talking retailers out there. I'm talking your mom and pop stores. I'm talking your plumbers, your people who come and work on your house. There are business out there, folks, that will take them at the going rate. We just have to find them. Goldbacks, if you go to goldbacks.com, there's a list in every state, especially for the states that do have the Goldbacks already in their states. To, already like Florida, New Hampshire, Wyoming, Nevada, coming soon to Arizona, coming soon to Oklahoma, and I'm missing one other state out there. I do apologize, but I think people know what states have them or not right now. Go to goldbacks.com. You be see what states are available right now, folks. Just because you live in a state that's not have a Goldback yet, does not mean a business cannot accept them as part of payment or all of payment. So keep that in mind. Any retailer can accept them. Now, how does the retailer get their cash back? If you want cash, well, the retailer can sell them straight outright to get the cash back. They can send them to Alpine Gold. They'll cut them a check as well. Florida is trying to make it a little bit easy with some of these banks down here. Will accept them, give you the cash, and they take them to Alpine Gold. It's about acceptance, folks. It's going to take a while before people catch on with this. So when people say you don't get your premiums back, that's not true, because you can actually mail them back to Alpine Gold. They cut you a check, or they put your money, your cash into your account, whatever the case may be. That's how it works, folks. Yes, you're going to spend money for shipping to them. You probably want to insure it depending on how much you have sending back to them as well. So yes, it's going to eat into some of the profits as well. It's really no difference than like a credit card. It's a little bit of a pain in the rear end right now until more and more people start accepting them and get more and more people aware of the Goldbacks. I hope that helps to explain it a little bit better for you folks. Go to Goldbacks calculator. There's apps for it. You can download it on your phones. You can go right on the laptop. You can do it right on the computer. You can see the daily rate. They will update it every single morning. 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That is when they update it, Monday through Friday. If there's a holiday, they're probably not going to update it because the stock markets normally close on holidays as well. So keep that in mind as you are out there doing transactions with Goldbacks. People often ask me, where do I buy my Goldbacks? Well, I'm going to be honest with you folks. I'm going to keep this channel honest, transparent. I have bought in my Goldbacks. Not all of them. We're going to go through the list where I bought them from. I've gotten them straight from Alpine Gold. You will pay a credit card fee, for one. You will pay shipping, for number two. Okay? You can go on eBay. Onto the online bowling dealers out there who's selling the Goldbacks. Example, AtMax. Okay? AtMax has a $1.99 shipping fee on their website itself. You go through eBay, you don't need that $1.99 threshold. You can buy 1 10 Goldback, 1 5 Goldback, 1 25 Goldback, 150, 1 100, whatever your heart desire. You don't need a $1.99 threshold. Keep that in mind, folks, as you're shopping for these. A little bit here and there, and sometimes a little bit cheaper on eBay. Sometimes you can get them a little cheaper on eBay through the online bowling dealers, through private sellers. Okay? You know, that is one thing. One thing I found out I go through Alpine Gold. I'm supposed to be paying tax down here. Anything less than a $500 order. I'm not getting charged tax through Alpine Gold because they're coming out of Utah. They don't have sales tax. So they're not charging us Florida people tax on the Goldbacks. Whether other online companies, if you go through them directly or even on eBay, you are paying tax on them. Keep that in mind as you're shopping. If you live in a state with tax, it might be better to go through Alpine Gold directly. So with that being said, I hope this explains it a little bit more. So, in other words, they're not meant to be really hung on to stack. If you feel gold's going higher, these go higher too. Gold drops, they drop. So whatever we're doing at the shop right now for them, we are paying 50 cents less than the going rate. We sell them at the going rate. We have to make a little bit of money too off the with the shop. This was even hard for me to convince my owner of the shop to start dabbling in these a little bit more. There are some people who are interested in them. They're getting recognition. It's on the news down here every now and then. It's on the radio stations down here that they are out. So with that being said, it's growing slowly by slowly. And what a better way to do smaller transactions with the Goldbacks versus a 10th ounce gold, where it might be too much for your transaction and you're giving up a 10th ounce gold or a half ounce gold. These may come into play. You know, they're not meant to be stacked to the hilts. That's not what this is for. They meant to be used in smaller transactions. More so, you know, I don't like to say it this way, a doomsday situation. But you can use them now if people are willing to accept them. What else is going on in the coin shop? We're going to try to open the emails, folks, tonight for our clients at the coin shop. We got a couple requests. Are you guys going to do it if the market goes crazy? Well, if the market starts going crazy tonight, we will be doing that. Do we want to do it? I'm going to tell you the truth. Heck, no, we are tired. Plain and simple. But we will do it for our customers to keep our customers happy. We will be doing it from 7 to 9 tonight, if need be. We will keep an eye on the market as well. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks for your silver, gold, and platinum needs, folks. I love these guys. You know, I've been dealing with these guys a year before they offered me this sponsorship, guys. You know, it takes me a long time to say yes to a sponsorship. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want to make a commission on anything from a sponsorship at all. That's not how I'm trying to run my channel. You're never going to see me advertise coffee mugs, Coin Shop Chris coffee mugs, t-shirts, hats. I've said this before, but in case someone's new listening to my channel today, I'm trying to be transparent as possible on this channel. I got no other problems with any other channel doing what they want to do. That's their channel. That's how if they want to do it, that's fine. All my content will always remain free on this channel. I'm never going to have a membership where you pay $3.99, $4.99, $9.99, $19.99, whatever some of these channels like to charge for memberships to watch special videos. No, all my content will remain free. Could I make a little bit of extra money off that? Yeah, I could. But for me, it's not the right thing to do because silver and gold is the most important asset we can hold. It's people's money. Why should you have to pay for information? That's the bottom line. You shouldn't have to pay for knowledgeable information on any of this. A newsletter here, this whatever, a special video here for subscribers only. Never here. If people want to make a tip, donation, there are 2 ways to do that on my channel. A super thanks in any single video a PayPal donation tip in any single video as you wish. But please, only donate, tip what you can afford, and only if you're able to do it as well. I'd rather see people take the money and go buy themselves silver and gold with the tip money. Really. I'm just trying to be transparent with you folks. I appreciate the tips. I really do. Because that enabled me to get more silver for myself as well. But it's not, I'm not asking for no money on this channel. I'm just trying to keep this channel as transparent, honest, and try to stay out of politics as much as I can. And I know when I mention some things about Mr. Trump, President Trump, it rattles some people. I'm not trying to bash anybody out there. I'm really not. You know, some of the things I like he's doing. Some of the things I don't like he's doing. But that does not mean that you gotta get all worked up because I say it that way. That's my viewpoint. You like Trump, that's fine. You don't like Trump, that's fine. Everybody's welcome here. Because really, when it comes down to silver and gold, folks, it shouldn't get down to politics. It really should not. But somehow it always does. And I try to draw a fine line with the politics on this channel. I try to keep religion out of this channel. Do I believe silver and gold is God's money? Well, if you want to call it that, yes. Because who else put it here? That's how deep I'm going to get into that. I'll end it with that, with the religion part. But really, it don't matter where you come from, what you believe in, what side of the aisle with the politics you're on, or maybe you're not on any side of the aisle. We all need silver and gold. This has always been money. Not Bitcoin, meme coin, that's all man-made crap. 100% man-made crap. And all that is people believe in this digital screen stuff. A community, they like to call it. And all people are doing is trading money with each other. That's what it really is. People pile in, then the smaller people get in, and the ones who dumped a lot of it pull out, hurt the little people. At the end of the day, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a digitalized Ponzi scheme. And that will make some people rattle up when I say that too, but that's fine too. That's just my belief in it. I own some mining stocks. People say that's risky too. Yeah, you're right. It is risky. But I like to take a little bit of risk. I don't like to put my eggs all in one basket. I like to have a little outside of the box thinking. I believe in the mining stocks that, well, at least two of them I believe in too. First Mining Gold and Silver Mountain. Those are the two companies I hold the most stocks in, folks. Not going to say how much. But those two stocks, and mostly, I'm going to be really transparent here. I really believe in First Mining Gold out of them all. That's my top holder right there. I like Mr. Dan Wilton, the CEO. Keith Numai is the founder of the company. I'm not the biggest fan of his. Do I believe in the company? Absolutely. Do I believe in Keith Numai signing $100 silver? Absolutely. I don't agree with Keith Numai on everything. I agree on him with a lot of stuff. But it's okay to disagree once in a while, folks, on anything. If you like Goldbacks, you don't like Goldbacks, you like 90% silver, you don't like 90% silver, you like whatever material you like to get yourself, whereas gold, platinum, silver. I will show proof of this tomorrow, folks. But I just got another 82 war nickels as well off of eBay. The person wanted 145 bucks. Or best offer. Free shipping. So I offer this person 125 to to see if we can come to an agreement with that. He comes back to me at 140. I went back to him with a note at 130 and say, well, this is what I can get him for anyways. Will you do 130? He comes back to me at 135. And I'm like, no, that's still, I don't want, it's only $5 more. And people say, Chris, it's only $5 more, pay the $5, blah. No. It's all about wheeling and dealing, folks. I came back to him at 132.50. And I left him another note. And I says, I think we can both agree on 132.50. We'll both be happy. And you get paid super fast. 10 minutes later, he takes the offer, folks. You got to learn, if you're shopping on eBay, to learn to wheel and deal. Be nice. Not everybody's going to accept the offers. Go a little bit lower at times, folks. Because you never know who's going to sell at what price. I left myself some wiggle room to make the fair deal. Okay? People are saying, well, maybe you offered him too low and that's why he came back. But whatever the case may be, it's about making a deal. I still got him less than melt value. I paid $1.61 in each coin, and they were melting for $1.82. If people watch my market watch report, that's what they were melting for. And they're still melting for that because the market's not open quite yet. So I still got them less than melt value. I think I did very well on those. I'm always looking. I'm looking for the deals. This is why I made this YouTube channel, to help you guys out too. And we cannot thank Pinbacks more and more. They have the best deals out there on most of the items, most of the time, on most of the online bullion dealers out there, folks. So we have to thank them for giving us the best prices out there most of the time. Michael and Brian, you really want to get to know these guys, folks. They will take care of you. They're there to help you. They will take good care of you. Get to know your coin shops. Get to know the owners of an online bullion company. Let me know if you ever talked to the owners of an online bullion company before. I can guarantee most of you probably have not. With Pinbacks, you're going to talk, most likely, you're going to talk to the owners of the company themselves. Thank you, Pinbacks, for doing the right thing for your customers. Thank you to the viewer out there who's watching. I know I've made this video quite long today. I apologize about that, folks. But I'm trying to get the best information out to you all. So I thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. We will keep an eye on the markets. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Thanks for watching.